All right, we're recording. Awesome. Thank you for being on. It's our team call, and it is September 26th. So it's the last Monday in September. That means you have 5 days to help 3 people. So if you haven't done that yet, get going. Anyway, you guys have any shout outs? Can you shout out yourself? Have you done anything good this week or one of your coaches? Let's see if you guys have anything. I shouted out Tammy. Tammy and Deanne are doing a health fair Friday. So that's awesome. Getting out of their comfort zone. Good job, girls. Who's next? There's only a few of you, so I'm just going to.
Nobody can.
I got one.
Yay,
my coach Rachel's jumping in after her baby. She's 6 weeks post baby. She's jumping back in.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Good news.
That's awesome. And Lisa is rebranding herself, so that's awesome too. That's exciting.
That is huge.
Good job, girl. Hey, Jackie and Jem, here's something.
Give a shout out to Trisha because she's starting to work the business a little bit now.
Yay.
We've already seen her transformation at work, and she's got a couple people interested.
Super.
Good. Did she take a before and after picture?
I don't know if she's taking any after pictures, but I know there's plenty of before pictures.
Well, have her take an after picture or take a picture of her and then put them side by side. And you should talk about it because she's one of your coaches. Yeah,
because she looks fantastic. She really does. She's done a great job.
Okay, so get that after picture so we can all share. That's awesome. Good job, Jackie. Look,
I'll sneak up on her in the hallway.
You've changed her. Good job, girl. Emma, what's up? Give us something good. Oh, unmute. There you go.
Honestly, I don't really know.
Come on.
I've got people that are really consistent. They're being incredibly consistent. And I got one reservist who I'm really, really trying to push into coaching. She's staying at home and a little bored. So
Perfect.
Yeah. Why not is the question for her.
Yeah.
What else are you going to do?
yeah.
You've been posting a lot on your page. And that's been really good. That's awesome. Good work. And
Great job.
Okay, so Annette's going to go over our calendar.
Yes. Let me pull it up real quick So we're basically just, we did push back the challenge group that we were going to start today to the 10th of October. I'm trying to pull up the October calendar here. Just give me a sec. Oops. Wrong group. I was trying to pull that up earlier and then I got distracted by everybody talking. Okay. So we did push it back to the 10th. We will have 2 of the 21-day groups starting in October. The first one is on the 10th, and the second one is, technically it's Halloween, but I'm guessing most people say, yeah, I'll start on the 1st, but I'm going to start on the 31st. Figure if we can get people to commit on the 31st, they won't eat their kids' candy.
That's why I signed up to lead that week.
There you go.
Or maybe just one piece. Maybe just one piece.
Just one piece. They'll be like, well, it is my first day. All right, I'll just have one instead of all the chocolate.
Turns into 2 pieces.
Yeah.
I can't do just one piece of chocolate.
I can't either.
No. So, all right. So if you haven't taken a look at the October Coachtober calendar yet, please take a look at it. We will eventually be putting it, at the end of this week, we'll put it up on the cover page so you can easily see it every day. But basically we are starting we got the Happiness Project that's starting. It's a free group. It is a 2-week group. Shalise is going to talk more about that as we move through this. And I already mentioned the 2 dates for the paid 21-day challenge groups. If anybody has any fun, catchy names for those, since we didn't start the one on the 26th, which was today, the Fall into Fitness, we can still use that one for the 10th if we wanted to. Maybe something themed around Halloween for the 31st. That would be fun. But also in the calendar, we just kind of made some suggestions on what you should be inviting to and when. And so hopefully that'll kind of help you guys out a little bit in the inviting process. We will also do another sneak peek on the 17th of October. Maybe even on the 19th, throw in like a live Q&A or something at the end. Who knows? We'll just change it up a little bit. Something fun, something to kind of maybe give people a call to action and get them to kind of be less than or more than just a fly on the wall. So hopefully.
I want to interrupt quick. If you suggest doing a live event sometime, like sometimes I'll do a webinar. When you guys get to suggest doing that, because people want to see you and ask you questions. So even if you were like, I'm going live next Tuesday and I'm going to talk about coaching, and you can just have a conversation, I think that would be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing that out there.
Definitely.
Sneak peek, I don't know. Are you guys getting people from our sneak peek? Are you seeing success with it?
I know we haven't done them in a little while. I personally hadn't been inviting to them. But what's interesting is that I threw in 2 new people this time around. And because we keep the same group, I see that people that I added like a year ago, they still see the posts. And they might not be reading through it again, but they're seeing them. Exactly. So you never know. You might get somebody that resurfaces out of that. So that's kind of why I haven't given up on that. And if we can kind of reinvent it and tweak it a little bit, update the information a little bit, which we really want to do this month. So if anybody has, if you guys haven't done your picture of why I love coaching in, 3 words or less, do that and post it on our team page. And then we can do a little picture collage / video for the next coach sneak peek. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's about it for the calendar.
Okay, do you want to do, I'll do the happiness project and then you can do.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. So we'll kind of
so the happiness project is going to be our free group next month. And I saw this on the wall. So the wall is once you become 5-star, you get on, they call it the wall. It's all 5-star and above. So there's tons of really great ideas. And one coach got on and she's like, we do this happiness project all the time and it's free. And it's like a development group. You don't have to have the happiness project book, but you can. And so every day we want people to be accountable on there. And I'm looking at my computer. I'm not looking at you. And we'll have discussions about things like, so day 1, the topic is, can money buy happiness? What are your thoughts? And so we just want to bring people in. Hopefully this will attract a different population that we can bring in, discussions, show them how important personal development is. And this coach said she always gets a lot of new coaches for her team, this happiness. So I'm hoping it's just something different like we haven't done before, and we can get a big, nice group and it's fun, and we'll see how it is. So I did order the book, The Happiness Project, because I want to read it. If you guys want to get it, you can, but again, you don't have, So we have all the posts, we have pictures, we have everything. It will just be inviting, and it's going to start next Monday. Now, I would suggest if you haven't 3 people this month, to wait to start inviting to the Happiness Project till you get that done. Because people, or join your challenge. I want to go for the free group, right? So that's my strategy. I'm going to wait until I finish for the month, and then I'm going to start inviting because it's free and I can throw people in later. So
that is true. And it is a 14-day, right? 14 day, did I say?
14 days.
14 day. Yeah. It's a 2-week group. So if somebody wanted to jump in late, they could just scroll back and do the posts.
Exactly.
Another thing that I've been doing in the inviting process when I'm inviting, doing my invites, and I go back and forth and people just, and I've tried to close people and they're like, no, I just can't do it right now, or whatever their objection is like, and it's a final objection when I've exhausted every other avenue. I go, well, hey, I do have a free group coming up that you might be interested in. It doesn't have anything to do with fitness, but hey, it has to do with, being a happier person and who couldn't use a little extra happiness in their life. They're like, oh, sounds like fun. Okay. So I put them on a list. And so they're on this other list over here. So that way, at least, you can kind of get a list of people that already said, sure that you've already tried to invite to the paid group and they said no for whatever reason.
Exactly. And this will also be a good way to get to know these people if they're in the group, because there should be a lot of conversation. And so that's already forming them, building those relationships. So we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be really good, I think. And by the way, y'all are doing it. Whether you have people in there or not, all of us coaches we want it to be like a team-wide, coach challenge group for personal development.
So tell your coaches too, if you have any coaches or even coaches that aren't working that you think might like this, be like, listen, we're doing a team-wide happiness project and you're in it. Just kidding, you don't say it like that. But yeah, we want to be in there. I think it'll be great.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Well, very cool. Up next, we wanted to talk to you about Coachtober. Kind of curious about what that might be. I'm going to give you actually, before I talk about Coachtober, I want to talk about something we want to kind of launch this month or roll out. Let me do a screen share here if it'll allow me to do that. Yes. Okay. Can you guys see this little grid right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of blurry, but we can see it.
I know. I can't make it bigger because it only gets blurrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets pretty bad. Somebody just must have done a screenshot of it or something because it's not very clear at all. Let's see what happens here. Can you guys still see it? Did it go away?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, cool. Okay, because now I don't see you guys, so I don't know. So this is something we wanted to kick off this week. This month. I just got interrupted, of course, just as I started talking. Can you go back outside, please? Thank you. Shut the door. Sorry, guys. It's basically what we're calling it Help 4. It's real simple. What we want to do is finish this year as strong as we can. Now, this little grid here obviously includes September, which it's almost over. So we're basically kind of rolling it out as of October. So what we would really love to see every single person do on our team to finish the year strong. Toby, stop. Sorry, you guys. That's got to be loud. Is help at least 4 customers a month. New customers. Just really reaching out and getting out of your comfort zone and just finishing this year strong and really starting to invite into your network and really starting to grow your business because it's this time of year that is so critical. If people can kind of get that ball rolling and get themselves out there, that they're a new coach and that they're, they'll actually get a little traction. People will see that they've been doing it for a little while, and then come the new year when everybody just kind of goes, oh my God, I need to get on a fitness program because I'm just put on 20 pounds over the holidays or however many they put on. They'll be ready to go. So this grid just kind of shows you what kind of potential you have income-wise. So let's forget about September. And then, of course, we wouldn't have this green amount here. That would be...
You still have time in September.
You do. You could, exactly. You do. So whether you've helped one person or you end up helping 4, it would count. It would definitely count for the month. So you would have residual. Now it would only be $19.49 because they stayed on with their club membership. Okay. So rather than earning, I think it's a little bit less. Excuse me. I think it's a little bit more when they're. Anyway, never mind. That's just a breakdown. I totally lost my train of thought there with the numbers. They confused me. Okay, so it does roll over each time. So then in October, you've got the team membership for that. The club membership, and then new challenge pack for your 4 that you've helped for October. Okay, so you get the $40 is minimum, so that would be the minimum that you would earn, and you also earned all the $19.49 from the people that continued with their Shakeology. Okay. And then it goes into November and you helped 4 new customers. So there's your new bonuses. And now you have 8 people who have continued. Okay. And then it rolls over and so on and so on. Now this amount does include September. So if you're at 0, go out and help 4 people today, this week, you stand the potential to earn $1,170 basically. So that's just a breakdown that will help you understand a little bit better.
And some of you guys like numbers, so here's some numbers.
There's some numbers for you.
And we can post this on the page as well.
Yes. And something that we're going to do to help you get there is roll out. Can you see, are you still seeing my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see this cute little guy right here. The Coachtober event is basically a coaching incentive program.
No, we're still seeing
we're still on the chart.
Oh, you're still seeing the other one? Hang on.
Yeah. I'm like, it's not a cute little guy.
Oops. Okay. Then we do screen share again. There we go. Sorry. How's that?
Yeah. There he is.
Over there. Okay. Okay. Oops. We need to do that. And just my picture of you guys is kind of in front of it, so I couldn't see what it said at the top. Okay. So Coachtober basically is a vital behavior and social media challenge for us coaches. And there's prizes involved. Who doesn't love prizes, right? So I'm just going to kind of read through this briefly so that you guys have an idea of what it's about. It takes place for the entire month of October, so from the 1st to the 31st. And you have to participate daily in order to qualify for the prizes. So, and the prizes are awesome. A whole box of Shakeology packets, your program of choice, 45 PV or less, I would imagine, or a $25 Amazon gift card. And those are like first, second, and third place, basically. And so, and your whole motivation for doing this is to release your social media fears. Okay. So for those of you who might be a little shy in the social media world, it's time to let go of those fears and get posting and sharing and helping people by showing what you can do for them and how, and just showing them who you are. So basically we just have a schedule for you to follow. So like Mondays, you'll post a seasonal recipe. Can we say pumpkin and squash? Okay. So just posting a picture with a fun little recipe. Maybe it's a family favorite, or heck, if you're just clueless and you like me, I just go to Pinterest and find paleo soup and there you go.
I mean, you could even do Shakeology with pumpkin in it.
Oh yeah, exactly. It could be, yeah, exactly. It doesn't have to be hot soup or food. It could always be, it could even be, healthy dessert or anything Shakeology related for sure. Okay, Tuesday, Transformation Day. So that's going to be your typical Transformation Tuesday. So a physical transformation, a non-scale victory. So maybe it was a financial, or maybe clothes fit better, or you paid off a car, or your kid followed instructions. I mean, it could be anything. Some life change that is positive. Wednesday will be workout day. How, when, and why. So you can post a video or a photograph of yourself and you just talk about what you do, and then ask them. So why would you want to start a workout program, or what do you do, or what would you like to do? That kind of thing. Always have like a call to action at the end of your post too. We'll dive into that more as we go, but just wanted to go over this in brief with you guys today so you have an understanding of what your expectations are. Thursday is recognition day. So it could be a challenger, a customer, a coach, a friend, or a member. So just keep that in mind. It's not always, none of my coaches are working, so how am I going to recognize them? It doesn't have to be coaches. It could be somebody in one of your challenge groups. It can be somebody that's not even related to Beachbody. Just recognize someone for just being an awesome person, or always being positive, or whatever the case may be. Fridays is Shakeology Day. So post your, don't do this. Post, you guys, I don't know if you could see me or not with that one, but anyway, don't just, hold up your shaker cup like we are having to do in this, in the app challenge that we're doing for the health bet. Be creative and fun. And maybe that's where you're going to post your Shakeology recipe.
And
Saturday.
another thing you
That's
guys
okay.
can do for Shakeology, I think I saw Gemma do it maybe. You guys can look up ingredients of Shakeology and talk about one. You're like, why do I drink this every day? Oh, the maca or whatever it is. And you can figure out what that does or figure out the benefits for that. And we will post every day. We will pin a Coachtober thing to the top of the page. What you're supposed to do that day. So you won't have to go back and look at this and be like, what day is it? So every day there'll be a Coachtober pinned and it will tell you what to do.
Exactly. All right. So real quick, like here on Saturdays, you'll do personal development. Maybe you'll share about a book that you're reading. We're going to be in the middle of Happiness Project. So tons of material that you're going to have with that. Shoot, you could post that every day if you wanted to. But, highlight it on Saturdays. And then Sunday is a free day. Go live with a topic of your choice. Share about your family, share about something leisure that you're doing, share about something that coaching has afforded you. Always kind of always doing that sneak peek. You don't have to, but it's a great way to get your message out there without being salesy and without being, pushy or specific about anything. You're just kind of talking about how it has benefited your life. Okay.
And this is a good way to get your coaches involved. If you have coaches that are just maybe starting to work, be like, listen, let's do this Coachtober together. Because this is going to be a challenge, but it's going to be fun, and hopefully everybody's doing it. So we still want you to do your vital behaviors, but also, do the challenge of the day. So I think it's a fun way to get some of your coaches started, being like, okay, let's do it, and get them more comfortable.
Exactly. All right. So the guidelines are that the contest is held on the team page. You're going to need to show screenshots of your posts and place it in the comments below each of the daily pinned posts. So like on Monday, it'll say, okay, show us a screenshot of your seasonal recipe to satisfy that requirement. Okay. And then there'll be 5 points for each proof submitted. And you guys are going to have to keep track of your own points. So I recommend having a little personal spreadsheet, because you're going to have to turn that in at the end of the month. It's basically a trust system, and, just making sure everybody is kind of taking care of their own points. And there is extra credit opportunity. So anybody who hits Success Club 5 in the month will earn 25 points. Anybody who has enrolled a new coach or more, you get 25 points for each one. Live video reflecting a vital behavior, that's 20 points. Each challenge pack sold is worth 15 points. And Shakeology order on auto ship home direct is 10 points. I think that's everything. Yeah. So it's going to be fun, you guys. You're never going to have to wake up in the morning and go, oh, what am I going to do today? Now this of course is very directly related to your social media. So don't just get wrapped up in this and then go, oh geez, it's the 15th and I haven't really been inviting anybody. So keep that in the forefront of your mind, that you still have to do your power hour and, invite people and make sure that you're, doing everything you need to do to move your business forward in addition to your social media posts and whatnot.
Yeah. So do you guys have any questions about Coachtober or the Happiness Project coming up? No, you got it. You're going to kill it. Hi. Cute. So I think it will be fun. I think it's a great way to get team involvement. As you know, we've opened up our team page, so we have more coaches. So hopefully it will be something we can all do together. We're trying to think of some new, fresh ways to attract more people, and hopefully that's what this Happiness Project's going to do.
Yes,
that's what happens. We know the president. We won't keep you. We only have a couple minutes left, but definitely, you guys, do not give up on September. You have 5 days left. And one thing I meant to say at the beginning was, this is the best time. If you didn't watch my shred, but you guys, we are so lucky to be coaching right now, because if you've been here for a while, you know the new year is huge because a lot of people decide they need to do their New Year's resolutions, right? So if you are being consistent now and you are posting and you're reaching out and you're making those relationships, then when this whole new year comes, people are going to know where to go. Yeah, I remember I was working out at home all the time. I'm going to talk to her. Now, if you're not getting yourself out there, if you're not making connections, you're not posting about it, people don't know you're a coach, they're going to go to somewhere else. They're going to find another coach and do something else. Okay, so just remember that. Even if right now you're struggling, the new year is coming. And typically in this business, it takes off, you know, because everybody is wanting to lose weight. So keep putting it out there, keep doing your thing, keep being consistent, and 5 days, make it happen. Don't quit. We do not quit on this team ever. I feel like I'm talking to my children right now.
I know, no quitting. Do you hear me?
Cora actually said that to me this morning when I was exercising. I was taking a little break. She's like, "Mom, we don't quit." And I was like, oh God, no, we don't. So anyway, do you guys have any questions? Anything? No? So thank you for getting on. Sorry we had to do the last minute switcheroo. We thought that would work better tonight. If you guys have any questions or need anything, we are here. Comment on the page. And let's see. Here's one of my favorite quotes. I'm looking up because on my wall, I keep quotes. See, can you see up here? Those are
nice.
Yeah. Those are good quotes. So my one right now is, what if I fly, my darling, what if you fly? That's one of my favorites right now. It's what I tell my girls all the time. Because we all struggle, and that's why personal development is so important. So get out there, reach out. People need us and they need you, and you're here for a reason. So finish this month strong, you guys. Thank you so much for getting on.
Thank you guys, and make sure you tell your coaches we'll be posting the recording up by 6:30 so they can watch and get all the info.
Yep. All right, guys. Thanks.
All right, you guys.
Thank you.